Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Sim Airport. Okay, as you may notice, I am playing on a 21:9 aspect ratio. So let me know how you experience it. I'm not sure I'm gonna continue recording this way. I'm just checking it out and seeing how it goes. So let me know what you, how you experience it, how it's working for you, and so on and so on. Okay, so in the last episode, what we found was that we had... Why the hell is a lot of people doing this? Oh, they actually need to go through security. Do they? Do they, however, need to go through security? Can't they just go down here? Can't they just come down this way? Interesting. Interesting. Things are funny. So people are coming around here. I wish we could have known how people are pathing. Coming around here, back through security, back up here. That's a little funny. I must say that's a little funny. Okay, we've got lots of planes coming in here. No problem. The issue that we're going to have to check is if we're going to continue to have problems with flights getting out of here on time. That is going to be the one for us to check. As you can see, we've got a nice big terminal over here. We still haven't hooked up a lot of these things. We probably need a few more doors in here, so let's grab the doors. And let's squeeze them in. I think we're doing the big ones, aren't we? Yeah, doing the big ones. Let's slot them in there while we're waiting for stuff to happen. That's pretty good. Let's do the other side too. Doors. Why am I constantly having to recheck that? Down there. Over here, the small ones I think have the same large doors though, right? Yeah, large doors, large doors. So let's squeeze all of these in so at least we can see to connect these up. It requires an aircraft gate to be assigned. So we haven't assigned all of the aircraft gates? That doesn't sound right to me. Really? Something must be funny. Okay, and over here, and over there, and over there. And what I'm guessing that means is that upstairs the first class stuff has not been assigned either. We'll have to keep an eye. Okay, so once we get all of these things up and running, it should be pretty busy, but I'm very keen on seeing stuff us actually being able to make the... I want us to be able to make the planes be on time. That's the whole point of the operation, is having everything be on time. Okay, let's get these last few assigned. Right over there, assign that one, assign this one, and then we'll assign this one over here. These probably still need to be assigned. Okay, so we'll get that up and running. Okay, all of those. I mean, we've got room for tons of capacity now, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can actually accommodate that amount of people through the terminal building. That is going to be the issue. Come on, click that. Get these assigned. I'm sure I assigned these and that somehow that assigned connection has been lost. I don't know. I don't know, but that obviously means that we've probably lost the connection from upstairs first class, so I'll check that afterwards. Okay, so those all of these assigned. Now let's see. Yeah, absolutely. So assign that one, assign that one, assign this one, and assign that one. Same over here. These have been assigned. Yeah, absolutely. Assign that one, and there, and this one, and that one. Okay, those should be our last flights out the door, right? Yeah, 11:30 is a good time to have the last flights leave. So certainly we've got all of those flights out of here on time. This one is over there, that one is over here, that one is over here, and we missed the one. And so all of these are now assigned. So now we've got full assignment in there. Let's close that. So yeah, that's through the day. Let's have a look at what has happened yesterday to see if everybody got out on time. The first flight did not. Okay, so again, it's missed one passenger and was like 14 minutes late. Not everything else. Then again, these flights did not quite get everybody there on time. So definitely our terminal, our concourse B is problematic. Concourse A is working a charm, but concourse B, ooh, there's one missing. We had one passenger missing and it was 4 minutes late. This one was 3 minutes late. So yes, we're struggling a little bit to get things to actually work perfectly, but working it is. That we're pretty clear on, that it is working. It's just not perfect. And again, I'm not sure what is the best way in terms of the security arrangement. What is going on over here? Hang on. Let's pause and see what's going on. This person so why do we have an issue with some of our baggage? Let's quickly do a quick walkthrough. See if we can find some issues. So certainly I'm not seeing any issues here. Are we seeing some are we seeing some unload issues, or is it just something that's not quite working well? That's quite strange. We've got idle baggage cars everywhere, right? We don't have baggage cars over here though. Ah, that's part of the problem. Certainly we need to construct some of that. They are objects, I believe, so they're like hangars, right? Hangars. What are these things called? Ooh. So what are they calling these things? Large hanger. It's a hanger. So let's have a look at hangars. So let's try and slot in a few large hangars over here. So I will kind of slot in one over here on this side, and maybe one over here. So if we slot in two hangars over there, that should potentially cover all of that. Well, at least as a starting point. Yes, I think that may be part of the problem. That could be part of the problem, so we'll see. Maybe we'll sort that out. Then this whole thing still needs to be fitted out and so on. We're just kind of checking to see if it all works. So people are slowly receiving their bags, or what's happening? Are these guys waiting? Hey, there's bags over there. Go and get them. See, somehow is it just delayed, or what is the issue? I don't quite get what the problem is. Okay, so these guys are rushing through security. There's no big queues here. They're making their way to the terminal on the other side. The question is why? Yeah, so something that I'd be quite keen to understand is if we have people going up the one, then coming back, what is this person doing? So he wants to go to B1, right? But where is he going? Can we please follow this person, and let's just make it so that we can have a look. I want to see where this guy goes, because he's gone all the way to concourse B. Now he's coming back, and I want to know, what is he doing? Where is he going that pursuing a bench? Oh, we have no sitting areas. Okay, so he's pursuing a bench. So I'm not going to follow him all the way. That could be part of our problem, because we have nothing for people to sit on over here. They are pursuing benches elsewhere. So, in my mind, let's quickly grab a few benches. And we'll grab these benches. They're all like the same. So let's grab these fancy black seat, kind of black leather seated benches over here, and we'll start to slot them in. Okay, let's do it like that, right? Okay, so let's slot in a number of these benches to understand if that is actually the reason why people are traveling back and forth. Perfect. So now the other side, fair number of benches we can fit in here. So hopefully by slotting in these we can overcome some part of the problem. If that's enough, I have no idea. Don't think so. And most certainly what we would have wanted to do, I think, was slot in some benches all around the edge over here. Ooh, that's not what I want. Let's cancel that project. We'll grab the benches yet again and we'll slot in the rest. Ooh, that's quite an interesting one. So let's do a two-seater over there. So we'll do a similar setup. Okay, we'll just do a little something like that. Then let's get a garbage. Let's get a bit of a garbage bin like that and like that. Maybe they can't actually connect to it, but anyway. Three, right? Three, three, three. Yeah, oh, perfect. That's pretty good. Good. So we'll have a few of that hanging around. So now with some benches over here, I'm hoping that people will come and do their thing and then have a seat over there, and that means we can actually get this to work. So let's see these guys. They're going to stream out here. Absolutely. And now things are going to start coming in. Going to have these guys stream out of here yet again. See, I hate it. I hate this. We need to fix the, look where they're going. Okay, here comes the benches. Okay, so does that mean I placed that one first? Why is it under construction still? So hopefully the people will now be able to have a seat over here. So is this gonna make it? I doubt it very much. I doubt very much it's gonna make it. Was pretty close, but no cigar. Over here, you gonna make it? No, still waiting on lost passengers. One more. Oh, 100% boarded, but 3 minutes late though. Anyway, at least it's 100% boarded. Maybe we're starting to see a move into the right direction. I'm hoping that we will find that with the benches over here, things will work better. Where's that guy going? Pursuing a health food kiosk, which is right over here. Okay, that's fine. Have a seat. Hang around, have a seat. Where's the bathroom? We have bathrooms over here, so you shouldn't have to travel too far to make use of the bathroom. Get some snacks, maybe a few phone chargers. That's something that they quite like. So let's grab the phone charging stations kind of thing over here. So we'll just plop them in there next to the garbages, and we'll see if that kind of helps. Okay, people streaming out again. I've got people now starting to queue and get in. If we go upstairs, do we have people sitting around over here in first class? Yes, we do indeed. We don't have a bathroom in first class, which we definitely still need to do. I'm quite keen on us allowing that at some point, getting a bathroom in there. Will we make it? This one looks a little bit more promising. Gonna keep an eye to see if we can actually make it through there. 20 more people. Come on. Come on. 10 more. Where are you guys? Again, we're just gonna miss out with like a few passengers, 1 or 2. Yep, 2 passengers missed that one. Again, 1 or 2 passengers is gonna miss this one. 1, to be honest. This one, again, we're gonna miss out like 2 passengers or something. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Is it because we don't have the PA systems in here just yet? I don't know. But it is a bit of a challenge. There's a lot of stuff I can still do. But to be honest, I don't know whether we're necessarily going to run the series much longer. What I think I'd rather do is hand this over to you guys, put this on the Steam workshop, and have you fill in this this area yourselves if you want. Of course. I think I've kind of made the point. The key thing here was to get this terminal up and running, which I think works pretty well, and we're even getting pretty decent turnarounds out of that. I like the idea of what we're doing on this one over here in terms of the first class at the top there. Maybe what we'll do is we will add a bit of a bathroom still. At least, yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. So let's grab a wall. I'm quite kind of keen to do something. What is that? Is that our... That's a wall, huh? It looks funny. Let's see what's the middle over here. Is that the middle, or is this the middle? Or our 16? So yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that could potentially be the middle. So something like that. No. Tie these together. Do something like that. Get me a few doors, please. Doors. Just get some of these. And what we'll do is we'll do one. Oh man, they'll have to build this stuff first. So the first class lounge isn't quite working. Let's just get some toilets in there. Toilets. Oops. Toilet stalls. We'll run them up and down like that. Come on, slot them in there. And shall we get another wall? So we'll do a bit of wall over there. And we do a bit of wall over here, and then grab a bit of a urinal like so. It might not be the most fair of bathrooms. We'll do that. We'll get let's get some doors in here. So I'm thinking one door there, one door there, one door here, and one door there. Get us some sinks. Perfect. So we'll actually run the sinks like so. Don't know why we keep losing the button. There we go. So there is some action in there. So now all we need to do is make sure that we get these things as male and female restroom. Female restroom. Come on. Female restroom over there. Should be sufficient. And then the male restroom. Oh yeah, we're waiting for sinks. Male restroom should work straight away. Good stuff. So now we've got a bathroom at least in the first class area. But we're still actually we're not waiting on it. We just need to redo this allocation, and then that should be fine. There we go. Female restrooms in place. What's happening over here? Passengers in line. Good stuff. Let's drop down and see. People are having a seat, having a coffee, that kind of thing. Will we get everybody on here now? It's a bit of a queue. Always busy. People are still coming in. Again, it seems like we're not quite getting everybody there. Only 10 required in the last hour, though. It's looking much better. Looking much better. One more, two more, one more. I need one more passenger, and it's like a half an hour to get here. There we go. This is going to be out on time. Only just. This one. One more, two more. Ooh, this one is probably not quite there, and we're still going to look at where you're coming from. Oh, missed it. Yeah, two of them hanging around over here. Missed it. all the way from the bathroom or something. Yeah, I'm thinking we need a little bit of walkways and things like that, but it should be pretty fairly close anyway. So I think all of that is working quite well. Okay, so guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna finish off the concourse B. I'm gonna put this on the Steam workshop so that, well, you guys can go nuts with it, see if you can improve the setup, if you want to try something specifically over here in the new concourse and see how it works. That would be the perfect place to do it. And let me know in the comments what you've managed to achieve with it. I wouldn't mind seeing some of the stuff that you've done. Share an image, that kind of thing. Wouldn't mind seeing that. If you've got some good ideas, I wouldn't mind seeing you figure them out on here. And if you can figure out the security thing, my goodness, then please share that. I would be very keen on seeing the security thing. So let's quickly do a bit of a tour just to finalize the series. So we effectively started off with a very basic setup that provides access to the road network, okay? And something's funny going on over here. And the one thing that that people have commented on, and that I do acknowledge is probably the wrong way around, is the pickups and the drop-off. So people pick up, and it should be the drop-off first and then the pickup, so that the same vehicles can be used again and again. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's certainly something that can be improved as we go forward. I'm going to slow that down a little bit so it's not as bulky. Then we get these guys to go down underground towards into check-in. Okay, a lot of check-in kiosks, a lot of check-in desks. We've got separated setups. Oh, also got the offices in here, separated setups for first class and coach. Then we've got a fairly substantial security area over here, and that then feeds up into concourse A. And now we've got the new connection towards concourse B on that side, feeds up into concourse A. This is the arrival level, so ideally no one from here should be getting out into the arrival level. That then feeds up straight into the departure level. So into the departure lounge, there's a lot of stuff here: arcades, kiosks, a cafe, and we have a total of, how many of these were we having? 16 gates, a mix of extra large gates and large gates, I believe. And the reason we actually planned this to have actually, this one should have been slotted over here so that we can actually have room for one more on that side. But the reason we have the small ones over there is because we had some different ways the taxiways were working. We had the dual taxiway setup, and then the game changed a little bit after that, and that's why this is a bit of a patchwork. But I think this concourse actually represents quite well how Dubai International works. It's got the departure level over there with the little moving walkways and all kinds of shops and things in the center, and then it's got the gates all around the side, and we've got passengers and movement underground, so that it's only planes moving all around the terminal building, and I think that works quite well. It's a very good use of your wall space, but as we saw with this, it's pretty compact over here, and the area should have probably been a little bit bigger. That's why we built concourse B, which is a little bit more square, so we can fit in more stuff all around it. No, not necessarily more stuff all around it, so that we can have more room inside. Okay, back to concourse A though. We had some bathrooms and all of the kind of things. Okay, so then as planes, and we have the nice Emirates flights coming in here, as is customary at Dubai International Airport. We had a variety of issues with this: more staff, less staff, people getting stuck waiting for their pizza and not actually boarding the plane on time, all those kind of things. We've got both the coach and the first class queues over here, and they get a bit busy, especially if we run the A380s over here, and especially if they get like 400 and 500 passengers, then that gets a little bit crazy. If we go downstairs, we then have, this is the arrival level. So everybody arriving from planes is kind of streaming over here, making their way towards the exit. We also on this level have the first class lounge and the flight crew lounge. The flight crew lounge, I don't think I've ever seen someone in there, but the first class lounge is quite busy. It's got its own little cafe, it's got its own bathrooms. We're doing info signs everywhere, and we're doing speaker systems and things like that in a number of places, I believe, but mainly info signs over here. So yes, from the arrival level, people then go down into arrivals, and my goodness, how busy is this? Oh, I built those other things and never actually put some vehicles in there. So they stream down here, and this is baggage claim area. So now they pick up bags as they come out, and then they effectively make their way out towards the exit. My goodness, have you seen how busy this is? That is crazy busy, and I don't see any bags in here. And then they stream out over here, catch the train or the buses and leave. Yeah, lots and lots of people. That always looks very unsafe to me. Okay, so what else? The baggage setup. Okay, so you've got all the baggage claim here, and it's clearly, oh, there's some bags coming in there now. So you've got the baggage claim setup, and underneath this, you've got this fairly substantial connection of things that is actually providing access to all of those different carousels, and that then kind of feeds out into various directions. So this is second level underground. So then if we go to the first level, then we've got these connections to baggage hubs. Yes, on the corners of the terminals. Okay, this is kind of on these edges and over there, and that is effectively the way that it wraps around. You can also see that we've got the fuel pipeline being connecting all of our gates. So all of our gates being connected by the fuel pipelines. We have 3 runways. Dubai International only has 2. They're obviously much more efficient than we are over here. So we've got a super long one over here, but all 3 of them are long enough to accommodate the A380s and the longest ones we have available. So that's pretty much it. We don't really need them to be longer, so I've just made them different lengths for a little bit of variability. Let's quickly slot in an extra vehicle or 2 over here. So let's get another baggage car here. We'll get another baggage car over there. Let's make 2 of them at least. Add 1 more baggage car and add 1 more baggage car there. Okay, I don't think I need a fuel. I probably need a fuel truck. Let's add a bit of a fuel truck on this side and a bit of a fuel truck on that side. Okay, so that's at least we've got that up and running now. Okay, so now we've got this area set up, all working. Got the fuel connection, and that's empty yet again. So then we decided maybe let's expand it to concourse B. So similar to Dubai International, it's got a similar setup. The concourse B then expands next to the concourse A, and there is some access for the planes to run taxiway between the two, so that we can at least get back to the runway. So we need an efficient setup. So I think this setup works quite well in terms of accessibility. Let's move things along a little bit. And yeah, I think that, guys, is the airport. So please, if you have some comments and questions and anything like that, leave them down below. I'm going to post this onto the Steam workshop, and I'll leave the link to that in the description down below if you wanted to have a look at that. So please tell me what you thought of this series. I know there's been plenty of comments about which airport we have to do next. So I'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll see about starting a new airport, a new real-life airport, and seeing how we can best test that out. But I'll take a bit of a break before we do that, see if there's a few more updates and so on that we can make use of when we do that. I'm also pretty keen to play some other games too. So yeah, so that's basically it. As I said, leave the description down below, or the link to the download down below. And yes, also tell me what you think about the aspect ratio. Was it a big burden? Did you struggle significantly to follow the game, or was it pretty good? There we go, and that's a nice A380 shot to end off with. People streaming out of here. And yes, so thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. If you've liked it, if you want to see the next one, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.